what's going on, everyone? It's Brian here, bringing you another top 10 beer-worthy moments. And today, I am tackling the infamous Legend of Zelda for the NES. Now you may be asking, what is a beer-worthy moment? To sum it up, it's basically anything I deem worthy of a beer. And this can include a character, music track, a specific level, a particular weapon, the difficulty. The possibilities are endless. But regardless, I will always give you my reasoning for the selection. Now obviously, with a game like Legend of Zelda, there are plenty of beer-worthy moments, but this is my personal choice, so let's get started.
Number 10.
Right away at the beginning of the game, when the Overworld first appears, you notice a cave entrance. So naturally, you go inside, and there's an old man who gives you a sword to help you on your adventure through Hyrule. Who is this old man? Why is the sword wooden? Why have some people beat the entire game without using this classic weapon? All of these questions do not matter. What does matter is that this first interaction is number 10.
Number 9.
While there may be some debate as to what is the best weapon in Legend of Zelda, I think we can all agree that the Boomerang is the most useful. With the ability to stun certain enemies, kill those pesky keys, and pick up items, this limitless weapon is a favorite tool of mine and is definitely my number 9 choice.
Number 8.
The NES is notorious for punishing you when you die, and although The Legend of Zelda may be a difficult son of a bitch, it is a fair one. When you die in this game, you retain all of your items, gold, hearts, and more importantly, your progress. Yes, many people may be able to play through this game without dying even once, but for most regular people, like me, the fact that you do not have to replay everything you previously completed was a huge deal.
Number 7.
No one today is shocked by the number of secrets in Legend of Zelda. In fact, secrets are a series staple at this point. But playing this game in the 80s and 90s, The Legend of Zelda was a treasure trove of secrets that seemed infinite. From container hearts to gold to hidden areas, there are an insane number of secrets to discover. Without doing any research, I can confidently say that this has the most secrets of any NES title.
Number 6.
I just mentioned as my number 7 choice the sheer number of secrets in Legend of Zelda. And if you were like me, the first time you played this game, you didn't have any guides or internet or any other form of help to aid you in your exploration of Hyrule in search of the numerous secrets. So, I am raising a beer to every man, woman, and child who was able to find secrets within the game with no outside help and truly embrace the essence of exploration that this game offered.
Number 5.
Let me be clear, I love a good challenge, but dear God, the final dungeon is just ridiculous. Just look at this map. The number of enemies, the secret passages, hidden doorways, it's enough to drive you crazy, or in my case, to the internet for help. You're gonna need at least a beer just to deal with the frustration you are bound to have while exploring this beast of a dungeon. Oh, and did I mention that at the end of this dungeon, you get to fight that evil pig prick Ganon?
Number 4.
There were many subtle moments in The Legend of Zelda that I loved, but one that always brought a smile to my face is the first time you are exploring a dungeon and you can hear the roar of the dungeon boss. This sound manages to both excite and terrify you as you realized you were moments away from engaging in battle with one of the 9 deadly dungeon bosses.
Number 3.
Number 3 may seem repetitive at this point, but I have to say, the size and scope of Hyrule is still impressive to this day, and it blew my balls away as a kid. The concept of a continuous open world was foreign to most gamers at the time, and then you add in all the dungeons and secrets that I've already mentioned, and you have a world that you can explore for many hours and for years to come.
Number 2.
If you are a fan of this site, then it should come to no surprise that we love well-composed music, and the Overworld theme is clearly up there as one of the best video game themes ever. Many aspects of The Legend of Zelda made this game a classic, and the Overworld theme cements that legacy. There's not really a whole lot I can say about the theme itself, except you know good music when you hear it, and to this day I've never met anyone who did not truly enjoy this timeless classic.
Number 1.
While this may be a controversial choice, choosing number 1 for this list was easier than I thought. Since this is a personal list, I found that recalling my favorite moment was quite obvious. The first time I beat the Dungeon 1 boss, and I walked into the final chamber to pick up a piece of that Triforce, an immediate smile flashed across my face. With the triumphant music cue and the legendary image of Link holding up that Triforce fragment, I understood the value of this game. Everyone knows that this is a game about adventure and overcoming adversity while searching for Princess Zelda and defeating the evil Ganon. But the journey is the most important part of this game, and if the end was all we cared about, then this would not be such a great title, and it would not have spawned such an excellent series. So when you see that first fragment fill the Triforce outline, you realize two things. 1, I have a long way to go, and 2, look at how much I've already accomplished. Seeing this image gave me inspiration to continue that amazing journey and complete the Triforce in order to defeat Ganon, and it inspired me to create this list. I really hope you all enjoyed this list, and I realize that Legend of Zelda is a very important game to many gamers out there, so please make sure you comment below if you agree or what your favorite moments are. And until next time guys, cheers!